Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice, and welcome to your next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on for my subscribers. Seven of Swords wanted to pop out. Okay, strategy. We'll see. What's going on for my subscribers in the next 48 hours, give or take a day or two. Keeping in mind for the messages, some of these come out quite specific, quite literal. So just take the messages as they resonate with you, if you feel that they do. Always keeping in mind things I'm picking up on maybe haven't happened yet. So if it doesn't make sense to you, it could be that it's not your message, or it could be that it hasn't happened yet, and that's why you don't have that reference. I'm working through personal readings today, guys, so if you have if you're waiting on one, it should be with you in the next 24 hours. If you want to get one, description box below will tell you how to do that. All right, let's see. For my subscribers, what do they need to know about the next 48 hours? High's good. How you doing, guys? Let's see. So we'll get the tarot out, and then we will clarify with tea leaf messages, as we usually do. I'm seeing colors changing. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're changing the color of your hair, if you're changing color of a wall, painting, if you're changing the background color on something, color changing. If you're painting, changing color of your nails, I don't know. That could be confirmation for you. Okay, bottom of the, oh, look at that. Seven of Swords. Okay, that's significant. So the Seven of Swords is the overall energy. Now we'll see more as we go through the cards, but I'm going to read this as you. So for the next couple of days at least, this is you being careful, you being strategic, you keeping an eye on something to see what's up. You could be testing people to see if they're lying, to see if they're telling the truth, to see if they're going to do what they say they're going to do. Okay. Also seeing this as an energy of decluttering. Because you're going through stuff and saying, okay, I'm going to keep this, I'm going to throw this out. And then you're doing that internal dialogue that most people do of, what if I need it later, right? I'll keep it aside. And then you go, no, I'm just going to give it away. I'm going to give it away. That's it, right? That kind of energy is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's keep going. First set of cards, we have the Nine of Swords and the Two of Wands. So you've got a bit of a decision to make in the next couple of days, and it's kind of stressing you out. I don't know if someone is expecting a decision from you, expecting an answer. It could be something to do with moving, relocation, movement in a situation. Are we going to go this way, or are we going to go that way? What are we doing? And I feel like you don't have all the information you would like to have in order to make this decision. I feel like you're still waiting on communication, confirmation. So it's almost like someone's asking you to jump before you know whether or not you're going to land on solid footing. So it's a bit... And then the Seven of Swords here could be you trying to get more information, maybe through unofficial channels, reaching out to people directly and going, listen, I know, this isn't the norm, but could you tell me what's going on with this? Like, I need more information. No one's getting back to me. So you could be pulling some strings. You could be calling in some favors. Okay, with Seven of Swords, not going through the regular process. Okay, trying to get like ahead of the queue. Not like in illegal or unethical ways, but just calling in some favors is the way I'm seeing it. Because you need some information before you can make a decision, or you need some information before you can express your decision to someone else. Okay, so if someone's waiting, as a regular, like a day-to-day example, someone's asking you, okay, so do you want this job offer? Do you accept this job offer or not, right? And you're thinking, well, I'm kind of, my current work situation, they're trying to talk to me about getting me a raise or a promotion. If that comes through, it'd be better than this job offer. But you can't tell them that, obviously. So then it's like, okay, how do I stall and then talk to my manager at work, or talk to HR directly, or talk to someone you know. Just like, hey, confidential. I know it hasn't been confirmed yet, but does it look like it's going to happen or not, right? Or you're waiting for the new job to be confirmed before you go ahead and quit the old one, right? Because push is coming to shove in the current situation. And you're like, I need to get out of here, but I don't want to jump ships until I know I got another ship to jump on, right? It could be that kind of crossroads that you're at. Do we move forward with this? Do you want to invest in this? And you're like, well, I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting for additional messages or confirmation before I have the certainty to say yes or no. Okay, so for some of you, that could be what's going on here. But it's a decision that could be stressing you out and keeping you up at night, because it would involve a big change or a big move. And it's like waiting for something to be confirmed before you say yes or no to something else. Okay. We have the Six of Cups with the Chariot next. So Cancer energy here could be significant. Children, a focus on children could be significant. This is going ahead. That's the Chariot decision. Okay, so you could be making a decision here. Going ahead because whatever it is you were waiting on is coming through. So it could be that it's not on the day you're watching this reading. If you could stall for another few hours or another day, I feel like that's when the messages, the conversation, the communication, the confirmation is coming through. Okay, whatever it is that you were hoping to hear, or who it is that you were hoping to hear from. For those of you, this could be bumping into someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It could be some sort of reunion, some sort of going out for coffee, to catch up with someone that you haven't seen in a while. Over here, you could be waiting for someone else's decision as to whether or not they'll be approved to travel to come see you, whether or not they got their visa, whether or not, they're going to actually come. There could have been some sort of change to the plan, or there could have been some sort of uncertainty as to whether or not someone can actually travel to see you. Okay, maybe that's what's been keeping you up at night. It could be a family member with the Six of Cups, someone you have a history with, someone you haven't seen in a long time, someone who lives at a distance. For some of you, it could be someone who drives a motorcycle very specifically, but it doesn't have to be. It could be someone who has to drive. If something gets canceled, like a flight gets canceled, and so this is like, well, what are we going to do, right? This is someone saying, I'm going to drive, come see you. Or if they have trouble with their car, right? This is someone saying, I'm going to borrow a car from someone, or I'm going to lease a car, or I'm going to rent a car, and I'm still coming, right? Or that could be you. Put the roles where they go. Okay. Let's keep going. So in the center of the spread, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yes, definitely. So this is all about investing in something, putting in the work, starting something over, starting from scratch, with a very practical approach to improve something, to perfect something, to make something better. So for some of you, this could be where you're reconnecting with someone from your past. Again, friend, family member. It could even be ex, but not the crazy toxic ex. It could be the ex that you viewed as unreliable. You had some sort of trust issues. You weren't sure if you could rely on them. You weren't sure if they would tell you the truth. You weren't sure if they weren't holding anything back. Okay, but that's not necessary. I'm not seeing anything to say that there was actual lying, cheating, stealing, right? It was more a question on your mind. Or it's just something where life took you different paths. They had to travel, go away for quite some time, or they had to move, or you did. Okay, whatever it is, if that's how this applies. And it looks like there's communication here, and you're at the crossroads you're at is, I don't know if this is worth starting again, starting over. I don't know if this is worth investing in. It looks like if that's the situation, someone's making a really big gesture here, or something that makes it absolutely clear that yes, they do want this. They're working towards this. They are investing towards this. Okay, it's nice energy. It's really nice energy. They mean what they say. They're focused. They're driven. They're determined. Okay, so this could be a time for second chances, and we are in retrograde, so if something can be reassessed, redesigned, restarted, better, made better, improved upon, okay, this isn't a repeat, that's for sure. This is something that someone wants to do better, someone wants to improve, okay, that's what this says. Now, for others of you, this is definitely a new job, or there's a link to the past with it, so you could be going back to working with someone that you used to work with, or going back to working for a company that you've worked for previously, or going back to work if this is coming back from maternity or coming back from taking time off for your health. Okay, for some of you, you're getting ready to go back to work with this energy, and you were waiting. I don't know if you were waiting to confirm things to do with child care, or waiting to confirm things to do with scheduling. Okay, but it looks like it is coming in. There's going to be a bit of a panic moment, or a bit of a stressful time, because it feels like you have to give an answer and you just don't know what to say. If you can stall for another few hours, you will find a solution, or things will work out, or whatever it is you're waiting on will come through. Okay. For some of you, this is a time of self-love, self-care. You could be taking a trip somewhere by yourself, or with someone very close to you, one person, one other person, or by yourself, okay? To just relax, to just chill, somewhere by the sea for some of you, or just taking a very long drive with this energy to rest, recuperate, change the scenery, get out in nature if you've been cooped up in your house or in the city, or, you know. So that's pretty good. So let's see what else we have. The Knight of Swords and the Hangman. Pisces energy. Knight of Swords, again, could talk about trips, travel, but it talks about things happening at a speed. So whatever it was that it was kind of stuck or slow previously with the Hangman, whatever the situation is that you weren't sure about because you needed more information, or you were waiting for confirmation, or waiting for something to come in before you could make a decision, waiting to see something before you can make a decision, whatever that is, it's picking up speed, because you now have a level of certainty of, okay, I can do this, or okay, this is worth my time, okay, this is worth my investment, okay, this is worth the effort. Okay. Or again, if this is something that you're coming out of a time of healing, resting, whatever it is that you put on pause to go do something else, okay, you're now coming back to that, and it's like full speed ahead. This could be, for some of you, there could be an initial, like a meetup, to just be like gently reintroduced to something or someone. Okay. And then the following day, or a couple of days later, this is like, okay, let's get to work, right? This is like or it could be like an introduction session somewhere, if it's an introduction or a reintroduction, and then following day, or making a plan for when you're going to be back, and then just actually just getting stuck in with it, and just going, right? Could be what's going on here. There could be some sort of travel delay. Again, it's being confirmed here, or a change to travel plans, where you're going to have to get creative and either find a different route. Okay, so good luck with Google Maps, or find a different means of transportation, or find a different date to do it. Okay, there's something like that happening here. also see something getting stopped at customs. I don't know. Or someone getting stopped at customs. I don't know if it takes them longer to go through the checks, or I don't know if it's something you ordered, okay, from a different country, and it has to go through more checks than usual, or it's stuck at customs. You have to pay a fee to get it released, cleared. Or there could be extra checks that someone has to go through in terms of their paperwork. Also get like there could be some sort of confusion, someone getting mistaken for someone else. I don't know. I don't know. You're going to have to let me know. And then we have the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. So if something or someone is stuck in transit, they will make it. Okay, they will come out of it. They will be cleared. They will be released. There will be the reunion. They're coming home. They're coming back home. It's just going to be a little dicey there. You're going to have to do some reorganizing, rescheduling, moving some resources around. But it'll work out. For others of you, there's travel or relocation, or there's something to do with seeing family. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Okay, so the delays could be with you going to see family, or family coming to see you, or you meeting somewhere for some sort of family getaway with this energy. I'm also seeing this could be like a surprise visit or a surprise party that someone's organizing for you. Maybe that's why you feel like someone's lying to you, because they are. But they're trying not to ruin a surprise that's for you. That's why they're holding back. Okay, so try not to be too harsh on this person. Yeah, if someone seems like cryptic all of a sudden, right? And you're like, wait, what's going on? Someone's planning a surprise for you. Okay. And for some of you, this is someone, the surprise is they're flying someone in to see you that you haven't seen in a very long time, or they will be flying you over to see them, something like that, okay? Or someone is making something for you, or you could be making something for someone else, but the roles where they go is someone could be making something for you, or getting you enrolled in something like a class or an activity that you used to do when you were younger and you always loved that. It always made you happy. You could be doing like a day trip. Someone could be organizing a day trip for you. That's pretty cool. Let's get some tea leaves out here. I'm also seeing a debt being cleared or paid off. Inheritance could be coming to you, or family fortune, family heirlooms. Gifts from family, support from family could be coming to you. Again, this could be a surprise. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. That could be the person involved. That could be you. Yeah, something that was on pause because you weren't sure, or you were at a crossroads somehow, that is clearing up. You're getting the certainty you need, the confirmation you need, and then it's like full speed ahead from there. Also saying yes to some sort of proposal for some of you, or saying yes to meeting the family, moving in together, starting a family. Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. So maybe the inheritance has to do with an older man. Or an older man could be clearing off a debt for you. You could be paying off a debt you have to an older man, or they're paying something off for you. We have Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness. That's 7 of Swords energy, especially in business. So yeah, you're going to have to be resourceful. You're going to have to be creative, because there's going to be some detours. There's going to be some changes to plans. There's going to be some delays. Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Definitely. That's what you're waiting on. Or that's the confirmation that you're waiting on here. And it is coming. There may be some delay with it, or the delay comes from you being uncertain because you feel like you need to see something before you're sure, or you need to receive something before you're sure. That could be what's coming in. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. The Nine of Swords with the Six of Cups and the Chariot could also be someone coming to you with an offer. And I feel like they're worried it might not be good enough for you. Or if you're putting an offer forward or a bid on something, you're worried, what if it's not enough? So again, there might be some renegotiation of terms, conditions, expectations, or you having to adjust a bid on a product, a home, property, some sort of asset, a car. Okay. So let's see. What else for my subscribers? Weeping Willow, family sorrow. If you're worried about someone, whether you're worried about their health or worried about whether or not they'll be able to travel or they'll be able to come see you or you'll be able to go see them, okay? That's what's working out. We have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. For some of you, you are looking at someone as taking unnecessary chances or unnecessary risks in the next few days. Maybe that's what you're not sure on. Maybe you're watching someone agree to something or get into something or invest in something and you think, I don't know if that's right. Like I don't see what you're saying, right? So you could be worried about someone behaving foolishly. But if that's the case, again, there's going to be something that happens where it's like, okay, no, I think, all right, I see what you're saying. I agree this is a good investment for you. I'm not going to be worried about you. You'll be okay. This will work out for you, or something like that, right? Or they'll come to you and say, hey, I got it, or here's a confirmation. Or I feel like there's this sense of you looking at them thinking, yeah, something to do with like, I get this feeling of you looking at someone thinking, oh, I wish I could trust my intuition like you trust your intuition, right? Because they could be telling you, I just feel like it's going to happen, or I just feel like it's going to be a good thing. My intuition is telling me this is going to be great, or my intuition is telling me to go through with this. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm being shown signs or whatever to go through with it, so I'm going to go with it. And then it pays off for this person. You may be worried about them for a minute, but then you're thinking, oh, I wish I could listen to my intuition that way. And maybe that's where, you decide I'm gonna start doing that more. I'm gonna start trusting my intuition more. Right? And it's that uncomfortable feeling with the Seven of Swords of, I feel like I should do this, I'm gonna do it and just see what happens, right? Horse, short journey. Definitely. Something to do with actual horses could be happening here, or visiting an animal farm, a riding place if that's what you're into, some sort of safari trip, or just being out in nature with animals. That could be the day trip for. Oh yeah, look, sun, happiness and well-being. It'll all work out. It's great. Bottom of the deck, we have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Now, Ram with Aries energy here, I feel like it's this Chariot individual. For some of you, someone could really be pursuing you, and this could be personal life or to do with business or just hounding you for an answer because they want you to do something with them, for them, agree to something, right? So you could be feeling like someone's really hounding you. And the more they ask for an answer, the more anxious you get because you're not sure. Or again, you're waiting for something to come in before you can feel certain. Now, it could be a case of you talk to the person and tell them, I would need to see this and this and this before I can agree to it, because I feel like they'll do it, or they'll give you what you're asking for. Or it's a case of if it's a delay in something, just trying to stall, because then it will come through and then you can have the certainty, if that makes sense. For some of you, you could be the one going forward with something just based on a hunch, based on intuition. And then whatever it is does happen, it does come in, and then you feel like, thank God I trusted that. Thank God I went with that. Okay, what else for my subscribers? I thought a card flipped. I don't think it did. Okay. So we have Throne, position of authority. So either you're stepping in a position of authority in your life, or this is dealing with authority figures. Again, courts, governments, especially to do like visas, or people having to stamp things for you, if they still do that, passports and whatnot. Again, I'm seeing someone just being very focused, very driven, very determined to get you on board, to get you to be with them, work with them, go out with them, agree to something they're offering. We have Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. For some of you, there is going to be some sort of conversation, some sort of revelation. And it could be that it doesn't involve you and it's just someone close to you that's going through something with the Six of Cups. And it's, they're just sharing that with you, and that's where you're worried about them, or that's where you go, I don't know if you're doing the right thing, but, do what you think is best, basically. And then it turns out that they're doing the right thing, or they've made the right choices. That's what I'm seeing. For others of you, you could be sharing secrets with people, or that's advice for you. Because you do have something here that's keeping you up at night, some sort of indecision. So talk it out to someone you trust. Guide, mentor, therapist, counselor, just someone you trust in your life. They will help you figure it out. Leg, stepping into a new experience, a new place, okay, new activity. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Definitely. Whatever was stuck is getting unstuck. We have Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. And this is the Seven of Swords. That's what's changing. That's what's changing. You're either getting the confirmation that, yes, you can absolutely trust someone, trust your own intuition, trust a person, trust a situation, trust an investment. You can absolutely trust it. And that's what's changing. That's the burden that's getting lifted off of you with the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. Or the confirmation that, yes, you absolutely did the right thing, made the right choice, because you're going to see the results coming in. You chose the right thing to invest in. Maybe this is something that, you started, or you started to invest in, or, and it's like, I don't know if it's going to work. Maybe it's something that you just followed your intuition on, and you thought other people aren't going to see it or agree. And that's the secret you've been keeping, okay? And it's been stressing you out. And this is where you're getting the results. You're getting good results, so now you can tell people, get it off your chest, right? Could also be the end of a time of depression, uncertainty, sleepless nights, and it has to do with some sort of secret you've been keeping, or some sort of fear of, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, or I don't know if this is going to pay off for me. But it's something you've been doing on your own, and you haven't told anyone, because maybe people would be against it, or people would tell you you're being dumb for doing it. But you went on, I believe this is good for me, right for me. But it's like, I'm trusting my intuition. But until we see the results, we do have that feeling of, I hope I'm doing the right thing. Like, I'm getting signs, symbols, my dreams are showing me this is what I should be doing. I believe that. I believed it enough to take action. But what if? You always have that what if until you see the actual results. So that's what's coming in. And you're going to have complete peace of mind and clarity and confirmation. You did the right thing. You made the right investment. And now you can tell people, because you have the results to back it up. They can't say you're crazy for doing it, because you have the results. Okay? You have something to show for, that it's good and solid. Okay, so that's what I have for us for the next couple of days. Keep me posted. Let me know what this is about for you. But I hope it helps. Okay, I'm I haven't forgotten about the March monthlies. My voice has been in and out, and I'm just trying to keep the balance so that I don't lose it completely and make myself sick. So I'll figure something out for you guys. Thank you for your patience. In the meantime, stay tuned. I'll be doing the week ahead reading. And I think I'll just slowly start to go through the monthlies. Maybe they'll be a little shorter for you, but just to get you something done, okay? So that's what I have. Let me know what you think. Hope you have a great couple of days ahead. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.